my look came together. I mean, can you see that? Like, she's styling as a mom. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new here. I am Makia Danielle, and this channel is all about fashion, little beauty, and some lifestyle. Anything to help you own your style, and if you're a tall woman like me, own your height as well. Okay, if you can tell by the video title, I'm going to touch on some things that I have found that help me elevate my style as a mom. It doesn't necessarily have to be just for moms, but I feel like as a mom, sometimes we can like lose track of our personal style, or we can kind of just give in sometimes to those days where we just don't feel like doing anything because we're super tired. But this could be for anyone who's like working hard in school, whatever. But if your like daily activities are just super on the busy go, sometimes you won't have that energy to get dressed. But if you want to pretty much keep yourself in a positive mood, attitude, you gotta pretty much tend to your look, because that's what makes you feel good from the inside out. So these are the things that just help me. I just want to share them with you because I feel like any good resources or any good information that I receive, I'm going to pass it on to someone else who might need it. So if you're curious to find out what they are, keep watching. The first thing on my list, I feel like that elevates your style, is a really crisp button down. The fact that the Oxford style or the button down shirt can go a long ways from casual to dressy. It helps to be very versatile and make you feel really polished and put together. So like for my wardrobe, I aim to have one that is very fitted as far as like with the woman's silhouette, and one that's pretty much like oversized, like the dad shirts or the boyfriend shirts, because you can kind of play with those whether you wear them by themselves or wear them layered under something. But I feel like when you have one of these in your closet, it definitely helps elevate your style. For the next thing, I feel like you can go either or depending on your style and how you want to pretty much go about your day, or how you pretty much want to go about your outfit. And that for me is a blazer, whether it's fitted or oversized, or it could be a cardigan as well. When I say cardigan, I don't mean like the little thin flimsy ones. I'm talking about like the nice chunky ones. Throw on a blazer or a nice cardigan, whether it's a wrap or button down cardigan, and it'll make your look very like casual chic, if that makes sense. Also, if you should happen to have like a quick school meeting in the morning, or if you have to pick up and run somewhere and look more put together than you would in your loungewear or your sweats, a blazer and a cardigan can definitely be thrown on and make that look elevated to me. The next thing on my list is a bodysuit. I feel like a bodysuit is a great piece to have as far as feeling nicely put together and polished, and you can pretty much get them any style, any color, any material, but the fact that it fits so closely to your body, it just gives you like an elevated, polished look. And no matter what you layer under, whether it's a tank, long sleeve, short sleeve, it just looks really polished to me. I just love the way a good bodysuit and a pair of jeans or a pair of slacks looks, and you can pretty much layer anything you want over it. One good tip I definitely can say as far as like finding your style or finding the right bodysuit for you is find the right cut when it comes to the neckline of your bodysuit, because that can definitely make or break how the bodysuit looks on you. You definitely want to find things that complement your body. You want to show off your natural shape, and you want it to be very nice looking. Okay, oh my gosh, so this one is kind of tricky for me because I am a woman of a slim figure, and to some people you might feel like I don't need it, but I feel like this is definitely necessary for every woman, no matter what shape or size she is, and that is shapewear. Now, I used to think that shapewear was just to kind of like tuck and form your body into like a different shape, but what I've learned is shapewear is actually perfect for smoothing out body areas that you might feel are a little off for you, and that you might not feel more secure about, but smoothing them so your clothes can actually fit better. It's not more of just creating a shape. I know there's like those waist trainers where they actually create that cinched waist where it looks like you can get that like that figure 8 figure and stuff like that. And then of course, you know, you got the BBLs and stuff out now. But when it comes to like naturally showing off your like beautiful shape, your beautiful natural shape, shapewear actually just helps kind of create a nice smooth line versus just changing everything completely about yourself. Even though I have a boyish figure, I don't have any hips or anything like that, but I do have some areas where I feel like can be a little more smoother. Like, I'm a mom, I have 2 kids, I had 2 C-sections, and I have a mommy pouch, and it may be a little small, but the fact that when I put on certain pants or when I put on certain clothing, it actually shows. It looks like a little hump there. So when I wear like nice fitting clothing, maybe something with a tighter fit, like a spandex or something like that, I want to make sure that my figure is like smooth and it lifts. It kind of just creates a nice smooth line when it comes to my body shape. Those have absolutely helped me elevate my style, because not only do I put it on and it makes my clothes lay better, but it also does something to my posture. Like when I have it on, I feel like I gotta like snap back into into the model, what do you call it, like the model stance. If you watch America's Next Top Model, or if you've seen how they make the models practice, they always say you're supposed to have like the posture as if somebody had a string and was just pulling you up straight. So when I wear shapewear, I feel like that helps me with my posture, and it helps me walk with way more confidence, knowing that my clothes fit and that my body looks good. Okay, so next up is one of my favorite essentials to have, that I feel like if you get the right one that you absolutely love, it can definitely elevate your style by making you look put together. And if you are a busy woman like me, sometimes you are not put together, but it's very important to look put together, because you don't want anybody messing with you. That would be a tote bag that can definitely help you stay and look put together. They're big enough, depending on the size that you get, they're big enough to have all of your essentials that you need for the day. If it's a planner, your tablet, a snack for the kids if you have younger kids that you are pretty much with all day and you're running errands with. You also can throw a couple other things that you might need as far as your beauty essentials, your hair accessories, anything to keep your life organized. The good part is about tote bags, like you don't really have to invest in any luxury bag or designer bag. You can get a simple bag from a nice like canvas shopping bag or something. It's up to your style, like whatever you really like and how you want to show yourself off. I feel like when you have a nice tote bag that you actually invested in, you can keep your life together and you look put together as well. All right, moving along. So on my list, I have a pair of black jeans that fit your body perfectly. This goes for slacks as well. If you're not a jean person, whether it's a pair of relaxed jeans or skinny jeans, I feel like black jeans can go a long way for any occasion, and you can't lose. All right, so something else to get into when it comes to the shoes part, I actually have 2 options. Let me go ahead and get them for you really quick. But I feel like a pair of black boots, whether they are flats or if they are heeled, I feel like black boots can definitely take you a long way as well. They look really stylish, especially if you have any type of embezzlement on them like this, or if they just have a nice overall look and structure. I feel like you can't go wrong with a pair of black boots. And depending on the kind of day that you're having, you can be fierce with that heeled boot, or you can just kind of be like stylishly, like I'm just going every day and I need to make sure my feet are comfortable type of boots, and do something like this. You know, of course, when it comes to just shoes on an everyday basis as a mom or as somebody that's constantly on the go, you always end up wearing like sneakers just to feel good. So sneakers aren't bad, but it's like if you want to elevate, if you want to look badass, black boots are definitely a go. Or if you're like more of a color girl, just find a pair of nice boots that make you feel like Tadao. Like that'll definitely help elevate not only your look, but it'll help elevate your confidence as well. All right, the last 2 things that I want to go ahead and touch on really quick. First, I want to bring up the smallest thing that you probably wouldn't even think about, but that will help elevate your style as well, is to get you your signature jewelry down pat. Now for me, I love hoops. As you can see in almost all my videos, I'm wearing some kind of pair of hoops, or even better, a pair of studs. I think those 2 are like the most classic and elevated type of jewelry pieces that you can wear in your ears. That'll give you like that elevated look as a mom. Also, you want to invest in some watches. Oh, there's a glare. But I actually have a gold one finally that I've always wanted, and I also have a silver one. I have a small wrist, so I had to get them fitted. definitely when you find the right watch for you, get it fitted to make sure it looks great on your arm. I can't recommend that enough, because I walked around here with a watch just kind of like sliding back and forth on my arm, and it just to me looked tacky. So when I finally got it fitted to my arm, it looked much more classier and better. But I feel like a nice watch, a nice timepiece on your arm just shows that you're classy and that your style is elevated. Yes, you can use your phone to tell time, but why when you can just, yeah. So when it comes to like your necklaces, I feel like it's up to you how you want to do it, but a single pendant necklace is perfect, especially if it has sentimental value. It's something that you wear all the time. It's your signature piece. Or you can go ahead and do your stacking method. I feel like with the stacking method, the best way to kind of like look really put together and chic is having 2 to 3 pieces. I love the overstacking like back in the 80s, but I feel like that is more for a like showing out type of costumey thing. But also it also depends on like the size of the necklaces too. Like if you're wearing like thick costume jewelry and you're trying to stack it, to me is just eh. But I have seen some girls actually wear some very delicate necklaces, maybe about 5 or 6 of them, but they're all stacked perfectly and it just kind of flows together. So whatever your style is, just go ahead and choose that. But if you want to keep it really simple, like if you want to just get up and go but you want to look really good, I would say keep it 2 to 3. Or better yet, just keep it the one with the pendant. Okay, and finally, last on my list, outerwear. You can't forget about outerwear. I would definitely say you need a nice structured jacket. And this is important because if your jacket looks great, what you got on underneath really doesn't matter, especially when it's cold, because you're not going to see your outfit anyway. Do your research and really study the styles of jackets. If you see one you like, make sure you get one that goes perfectly with your body shape in your frame. That's the best way to make sure your style looks very elevated and chic. I have 2 that are pretty much my favorite that I can't decide on, but this one is actually a coat from Long Tall Sally. Big ups to Long Tall Sally because they had the long sleeves. This one is considered a pea coat, and as you can see here, with just this look I have on right now, like my look came together. I mean, can you see that? Like, she's styling as a mom. So this is definitely a look here. And my other favorite one is the moto jacket or a leather jacket when it comes to the other structured jacket. And I picked this one because I just love the fact that it is definitely structured. It is like, I mean, it just gives you like an overall badass look, and I love that, but in an elevated way. But I do love these 2 jackets because whenever I put them on, I feel like I am put together. I feel like I can own the moment even if my head is frazzled. So that's why I say get you a nice structured jacket to feel really put together, and no matter what you're wearing underneath, you're always gonna look good. Alright, so that's it, my beautiful peeps. That was just a list of things that I feel like you should definitely look into and find that match your personal style to elevate your look as a mom or a busy woman. You can't go wrong with those pieces. To me, those would be like my classic timeless pieces to add to a wardrobe if you want to just get up and go. Some of these pieces I have are old, some of them are new. I'll try to link everything below in the description box where I found it. If not, I'll try to see if I can find an alternative that might be available at the moment. I know for sure like the jackets, they were I found those like 2 or 3 years ago, and they're no longer available, but you never know what pops up, so I'll try my best to find something like that. Other than that, you can always check out my Amazon page. I am on Amazon, and I'm also on Like to Know It. I'm trying to do way better with putting things up on Like to Know It. Sometimes it's kind of hard because I'm shopping for a tall frame, and a lot of the tall retailers that are smaller boutiques are not on Like to Know It. But if I can find anything in the other retailers that pretty much fit that style, I'll go ahead and link it in my Like to Know It. So I'll have my Like to Know It and my Amazon link in the bottom below, so you can go ahead and check those pages out. Is there anything else you feel like I should touch on as far as the categories go on some easy must-have like pieces to elevate your look, or for a certain event or anything like that, just let me know in the comments below and I'll try to go ahead and get that video done for you as well. As always, I appreciate you taking the time to watch me. I hope you're having an amazing day. Before you leave my channel, I hope that you subscribe if you are not subscribed already. I hope that you hit this like button to let me know that you like this video. And so on that note, I hope you have a great weekend and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.